In the meeting focused on the achievements of the various judiciaries in the prosecution of the perpetrators of the 1994 genocide against the Tutsi in Rwanda. Among what was discussed on was the outcome from the Gacaca courts, the ordinary courts, and the international courts. Chief Justice Dr. Justice Ntezilyayo said that despite efforts to prosecute the perpetrators of the 1994 genocide against the Tutsi, there is still an issue related to less will from other countries to cooperate. Meanwhile, the Rwandan judiciary says it will not be discouraged from building cooperation with other countries.
The crime of perpetrating genocide is a serious crime. It is a destructive crime, which means the magnitude of how it's dealt with should go hand in hand with the nature of the crime. We want to increase the level of cooperation so that the perpetrators of the genocide can be brought to justice, and the cooperation of countries in the field of diplomacy and information exchange has to continue.
The chairperson of RCN Justice and Democracy Organization, Eric Gillett, who co-chaired the meeting, concluded that the reason to why some countries did not participate in handing over the perpetrators of the 1994 genocide was due to not taking this crime seriously, and that even in countries that managed to do so was largely due to the efforts invested by the relatives of the genocide victims and survivors.
Les juridictions nationales des pays tiers au Rwanda.
The justice system of some countries does not treat such cases as they do in Rwanda, nor do they have the financial capacity to do so. And even in countries that did hand over the perpetrators was due to the efforts put in by the victims, like in Belgium, France and others, whereby committees of genocide survivors would look for lawyers to file lawsuits and prosecute the perpetrators.
Déposer des plaintes et puis par après poursuivre.
The Rwandan judiciary has been trying to persuade the host countries of the perpetrators of the genocide against the Tutsi since 1998 to sign a memorandum of understanding on cooperation in punishing them. But it is still an ongoing process, according to the head of International Judicial Cooperation Department at the Ministry of Justice, Umurungi Providence. We will continue to work with the judiciary of the countries harboring the perpetrators and with their respective institutions to find a way to sign treaties with those countries to extradite their perpetrators and to continue to negotiate with the countries which we suspect that some perpetrators could be hiding in. Since 1998, Rwanda has sent 1,149 arrest warrants for the genocide suspects in 38 countries around the world. Only 22 countries have handed over the perpetrators for trial in Rwanda, while 21 handled the trials in their own courts. Jane Mutoni, RTV News.